What?
Calling all ducks. Quack. Quack. Quack.
Quack.
Quack. Oh, welcome. Hey, Rabbit.
Hey,
I've always loved May. Do you not love May?
It's beautiful.
What a day out there. I love May.
It
Jack,
is.
the sun's shining.
Yes,
I
it
was-
is.
It's heavenly.
20s.
Heavenly.
Oh, I feel the air tastes better in May.
I've had to wait 10 minutes for my coffee. Whatever. Who cares?
It's
Life
May.
is good. It's May.
Oh,
The ducks are quacking and
beautiful.
Oh.
Birds are chirping.
Ah,
Certain people are booking tea times. What a night.
Body feels
what
loose.
a day. Slept really well.
I really did.
Oh.
Restorative sleep, you might.
Yeah.
Just awesome.
It's one of those ones you're like, wow, that was a long time. And it's like just deep, no rolling over.
Sometimes that feels like it's building up on you.
Yeah, it's like a weight's been lifted.
Gotta get,
cathartic.
yeah.
Anyway, that was our Friday show. We'll see you, buddies. Let's
Yeah.
go for a drink, Jack, shall we?
Usually it's flat Friday, but not
Not
today. Not today.
Rabbit, this show is back. It is Barn Burner. It's brought to you by our good friends at Bet365. You can check out Bet365's 3-goal early payout. Huh? Well, when your team goes up 3, you get paid. It's that simple. Download the app today. Must be 19 plus. Please play responsibly. Now, hey, you want to join the show today? We're going to bend the rules a little, Jackie. If people are on
just keep
topic,
coming.
we'll fire the super chats as we go on the show. All the proceeds go to the Youth Centers of Calgary. The Youth Centers of Calgary, place to help kids, high-risk youth, and parts of town. Maybe they could use a little help, a little food, some mentorship, books. Maybe it's just playing basketball in the sport court out back. All the money from your super chats goes to the Youth Centers of Calgary. Bring them in. Bring in all the super chats today. Oh, look at this. Fellas, quack, quack, quack. I know you're not supposed to, but I was out this morning by the river feeding the ducks on this beautiful day. Make no cups. Easy on feeding the ducks in public. I'm not excited.
They're not allowed to. I don't know.
It depends.
I think they earned it. I think those ducks earned it.
This is from Stuart. $5 this morning. The coffee tasted a little sweeter. My drive to work a bit shorter. The sun just a little bit brighter. Now bring on McKenna.
Oh,
Hashtag quack,
baby.
quack. I can look quack.
Maybe we should have that. Should be our thing today.
Oh, there's another one. Matty Earl, $50.
Wow,
Matty.
Matty.
Oh, look at
Oh,
this.
boy, Matty.
Hey, congratulations. Oh, sorry. Fellas. Congratulations to the cultural capital of Alberta on another fumbled championship to their alleged dynasty. I'm handing out rubber ducks to their fans today to celebrate hashtag McAverage.
It's going to be tough to declare dynasty at any point.
Oh, I mean, fumbled dynasty. I think they got it nailed, but anything, if you don't add the. This is GFAT YYC quack, quack, quack. Mr. Ducksworth. Cheers, fellas.
Here's a G found.
You know, I always thought Joe Quenneville was a hell of a coach.
Real smart coach. Real brilliant guy.
Yeah.
Everyone speaks highly of the man.
God, he knows how to coach winners.
I don't know if they're winners till he coaches them, but when they get coached by him, they become winners, right?
I'm gonna have to look into that.
Either way.
Brody Peters, $13.99. Fellas, what a glorious morning. Oilers eliminated, car out of storage, skydiving
Whoa.
season starting up again. Let's go jumping out of planes. Hashtag Mission McKenna. I don't know if I'm jumping out.
I think that Pinder would if the Oilers move McD this summer, Pinder's jumping.
Should I do a promised a skydive with a McDavid departure?
Yes.
Yeah, you might have to.
Because I've already promised a live stream from my Oiler fan buddy's front lawn where I drink a 24-pack. Just live stream till the
I'm going to
beers
join
go.
you.
Yeah.
I'm just going to look at his house.
But should I add a
with my
skydive?
skids. I think you should. You
Just
should
in our-
skydive onto his front yard.
Working Man 22, another $10 to the kids. Fellas, ding dong. The Hippo Tank F-heads are dead. Oilers suck. McDavid is the Dan Marino of hockey.
Oh,
And Dean, I could not agree more with you on Cooper. Bleep that guy. Quack, quack. Ducks fly together.
Wow. Well said, working man. Well said.
Yeah, I don't. This Cooper stuff. I'm not quite as comfortable with.
Yeah, I
Dean's
think
got a
Coop-
position.
I
That's
think
okay.
Coop's one hell of a coach. There are, if you were a negative prick like Dean, you could take a negative spin on Coop.
We're going to take a pause in the super chats for a moment.
Okay.
Please allow them to continue in, Jack, but just for a moment, we have to tell you we're at the McLeod Law Studios. Now, we've told you a lot about McLeod Law. They're our pals.
Brilliant people.
Here's the thing. If you need legal help of any kind, they're there to help you, but you're like, well, you say they're really smart and they're good at their. Do you remember our playoff draft, Jack? At
Yes,
Hotel Arts?
Not checkers. Yeah.
What did McLeod Law do? First round pick, what did they do?
They sold and they raised tons of dough
I think
for the kids.
over 10 grand selling picks in round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rounds in. They hadn't picked a player.
Zip.
Everyone else's teams were full. 10-team roster. Everyone had used one McLeod Law pick
They
and all of
traded
their own.
down.
And so round 10 was just McLeod Law and Austin at the podium. And who did they pick?
Do we have a
Name
picture?
after name after name.
Do we have a picture?
I have
of
it. I'm going to send it to Jack.
Oh,
It is absolutely exceptional work because personally, I believe they raised just 10 to 12 grand on the
trading and
trading of their own picks alone, which is incredible because that's a lot of kids that are going to play sport in Calgary via Kids Sport Calgary that wouldn't have otherwise.
somebody else spent a lot of money to get a guy that's
Yeah, I think there was $5,000 on the table for charity for a McDavid swap. McDavid went 1. That
it was for the kids, but
it was for the kids.
and the fellas that got offered the 5 for the McDavid
Didn't want to do it.
They were like, ooh,
Yeah, I don't know. Got to run this past the boss.
they feel real good, real smart, right?
And so McLeod Law stands at the podium in round 10 and says, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're taking the Ducks. Boom. We want
Look at
Cutter
this.
Gauthier.
No
Boom. We
kidding.
want
Yeah, you
Leo
do.
Carlson.
Oh
Boom.
my
we want
God.
Beckett Seneca. Boom. We want Jackson Lacombe.
Oh,
Troy Terry, Chris Kreider, Alex Killorn, Mason McTavish, John Carlson, and Lucas Dostal.
what's the exclamation point?
That means you're leading your round. That is the highest total for the player selected in that round.
That effing hang on.
Oh, you got the chicken and the
I don't want to swear on a nice day like today. That Gauthier could shoot the puck.
This is a very talented team. They're big. They're quick.
That
This game was not close.
Lacombe can really wheel around.
Lacombe's a player, man.
He's a player. Learn to skate, kids.
Unbelievable stuff. So McLeod Law, we're not just saying they're smart. They're literally going to run away with this playoff pool.
The truth is in the pudding.
And they raised like an extra 12 grand for kids sport. These are the people you're dealing with. How good is that? And I got a McLeod Law event this afternoon.
Damn right you do.
Guess what it is?
Drinky.
There might be a little of that later, but not to start. It's at FCA. It is their annual partners.
Are you
versus
playing?
the associates game? And I'm going to be one of your stupid idiot refs.
Oh,
Huh?
okay. I
This
thought
guy?
I thought they needed a Johnny Tryhard.
No, I'm the ref. And I don't know what this time of year, I feel like you just got to let him play.
Well, it's playoff hockey.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, both those teams,
Mhm.
they want to win.
Well, the
They'll be playing
associates want to
teams.
shove it up the tuchus of the partners, and the partners are like, no. You minions, you're not ready yet. This is still our time. Right?
They don't talk to each other that way.
Separate locker rooms.
Playing for keeps.
We'll be there in the stripes. So thank you, McLeod Law. If you have any problems, maybe even your hockey pool, they might be able to help you out. McLeod-Law. God bless them.
It
I
is
just
amazing
was
the
laughing
amount
so
of
hard.
feedback that I've gotten.
Yes.
over,
Yeah.
te-
Jack, how's the show going? What do we
Oh, excellent.
got people watching here. We haven't been hauled
Yes.
down yet. We're doing
No.
okay.
We're doing good. We've got lots of super chats.
Everyone
Wanna keep
loves
going.
May. Let's keep doing super chats. I love super chats. It's Philip. 1988, $4.99. Fellas, nice to see the praying to the hockey gods of the Oilers losing in the first few rounds pay off. Bet McDavid regrets signing that new deal. That new deal does kick in July 1, Red. It is 2 more seasons at 12
I don't care
and a half.
when it kicks in.
Yeah.
Well, and the only reason I mention is that it doesn't feel like it's 2 more seasons is are you really going to walk this guy out the front door? It feels like 1 more season.
Well, are we doing the autopsy or are we just
we got
and...
dregs coming up. We can get serious, but let's keep
20
rolling.
bucks. Smoky smoke.
Smoky smoke. Fellas, Connor McTraded come this time next year. That's actually Connor McTraded.
Connor McTraded.
That would actually
I think there's 1 more year and then he's done. If
they have a lot of cap space.
I think that do they? That was my question.
Yeah, because
how are they
they don't have, there's still a huge amount of holes, but like there's some stuff coming off the books, including the guys they went and gave up first and second rounders for. This is kind of a problem. But the whole
who's available that's coming in to fix.
Well, that's the thing is like if you told me they were going to get Radish and Tuck, I'm like, wow, that's a good team. But I kind of think those guys are going to stay where they are.
They can afford that.
I mean, not without leaving holes elsewhere. Like the goalie that they like, he's a UFA, and the goalies that they're paying not to play and that they don't like, those guys are left.
It is a big,
Like I think they've got over $8 million on Jack Campbell and Jar Jar Stinks for next year. That's not ideal. And those aren't the guys they want. Like Campbell, no, and Jar Jar.
Connor Ingram. That's always.
Well, and he's a U and earned a raise. So I think
he hasn't won. All for
no. Alex the Latin, $13.99. Fellas, the Ducks brought the Dawn dish soap to clean up the Oilers. Today is a beautiful day. Thank the hockey gods. Quack. McNo cups.
no.
Yeah, there's been a few that the McTraded is the first I've heard.
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's not here yet, but that would be
McLeaving,
McAlmost. I don't know. There's
lots.
Time. Daniel Inferno, €10. Thank you, Daniel. I believe that's at the Finnish flag, right? Finland.
But it has glasses on it. I don't know.
I don't know the one with glasses. Yeah, that's
Daniel.
The Engineering Society of Finland. Another oil spill averted. What a wonderful day. Sending love to the Ducks from Finland, you guys. Hashtag Oilers.
Definitely from Finland.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
it's a world event.
It really is. You know, it's one of those
global
uniting events. We can bond over this.
Right.
Yeah.
Just try taking the grin off my face.
Yeah. Yeah. Jester Private, $5. It's amazing how you can spend years disliking a team. Perry, Getzlaff. But the minute they play the Soilers, all that S goes out the window.
That's a good point.
It is true. Now, there has been some time passed since the Perry Getzlaff era, but it is true.
Were they showing a clip last night with McDavid's first run in the playoffs?
Yeah.
I guess he was still playing. I thought I saw shaking hands.
And that was the last time they won a playoff game in Anaheim, too. It was like not even in that series. They've lost 5 in a row in Anaheim now.
Oof.
Ew. Burning takes with Thomas, $6.99. How many cups would Edmonton have won by now if they hired Connie? Drafted Wolf? Have fun thinking about that. Greaseballs. See y'all next year. Yeah, we'll get to the serious stuff with Dregs, who's due any moment. But I don't know that we hang this on the best player in the world that he doesn't have.
In all reality, that team
like,
is. Yeah, in all reality, that team is beat to piss, and they've played too much hockey, and it's impossible to win every year. And they haven't won, but even go on deep runs every year. It just doesn't happen. Injuries, fatigue, mental changes, blah 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 blah. I'm happy as hell they're out. Trust me.
Too. Yeah.
They do have reason.
RB, $6.99. Oilers greasers finished before May, akin to no invite to the wedding. Lol, not even a McBridesmaid. Will Leafs next GM trade for McDavid, him plus Matthews, question mark. And if Oilers fans don't like it, this is day one of the rest of the offseason.
Oh, yeah. It was Shitsville for a short while last year when David didn't sign right away.
Right.
Kind of had to, but you get to enjoy it.
The Athletic had a particularly scathing piece this morning on all the mishaps, just of the Bowman era, not the Jeff Jackson month.
It's a disaster.
Ken Holland half decade and the Chiarelli
bias
charades.
I'm a biased internet account.
M-Star 902 $6.99 ran to the Boomcat at the airport this morning. It is indeed a beautiful morning. Have a great day, fellows. Hashtag Fumbled Dynasty. We might have to get shirts made. I'm not quite there yet, but like a year from now, the timing might be right.
There is something also to be said that all the Oiler losers will be, oh, well, it's 1 year, can't win every year, like I just said, and you can't.
Yeah.
The other problem that they're going to run into now is, did you watch the Ducks?
They look big and young.
Oh, they're
and
young, fast,
cheap.
and really fucking good, and they have a
They kinda
shelf full of
controls.
fucking really high. Oh, damn it! I swore. Sorry, high-end players. Oh, other teams are improving. It's not. Oh,
Quack, quack. San Jose's coming too.
sometimes there's a window of opportunity,
Yeah.
maybe a door. I don't know, but things close.
The pathway to the Final Four of this incredibly hard tournament was as easy as it would ever be this year.
Yeah.
And
It's
they
kinda
stubbed their
like
toe against a team that finished 18th in the NHL, albeit a young one that's exciting.
highly talented, absolutely
but-
well coached.
But it was a team in its first playoffs as a group that you really didn't get the chance to put the pressure on to see how they'd react.
They throttled you.
You got pumped.
Like, yeah,
Phew.
old Chuck might be.
Yeah, I don't know that we're going to hear from Chuck again. I feel like he did his exit after the game, post game, and he might be at Kinko's working on his resume.
Yeah, Chuck is back to somewhere. I don't know.
And I don't know that he's a
wish
bad
that
coach. I
on-
mean,
yeah,
you look at some of the other guys in this McDavid era, like Jay Woodcroft's on the other bench of this series.
Who's happier than him?
He was looking pretty happy the other day.
So it's my fault. I can't coach? Oh.
All right. We wouldn't want to just.
We don't gloat. Not here.
We're not gloaters.
Uh-uh.
We're not going to drag the people from our, the cultural capital,
We're
our
in this
northern
together,
neighbors.
elbows up.
We're all in this together. Sure, if it's a Canadian team, but obviously we got to cheer for them, something like that. Let's get to the guest hotline for Crystal Waters, crystalclearcalgary.com, whether it's cleaning your air, cleaning your water, furnace, air conditioner. They want to be the guardian of your home's, the brains, the whole guts of your house, everything that makes it work, keeps it comfy. Let Crystal Waters be in charge of that. Check it out. They are the guys to deal with. crystalclearcalgary.com. Tell me you're Barney. They might have a deal for you as well, be that air conditioning, furnace, whatever it may be. TSN's Darren Dreger joins us, our insider on a Friday. Dregs, there's a German word for it, taking pleasure in other people's misfortune. We might be guilty today. I'm sorry. Yeah.
What's the word?
Is it Schadenfreude or
It's
something?
called
Like
quack quack.
that? Yeah, not. I don't know. I don't expect you to know your German, but let's get right into
I'm German. Half.
the ashes here.
Yeah. Dreger is very
Uh,
German. Yeah.
An average team with high expectations. That's how Connor McDavid described the Oilers post game last night.
Yeah. Accurate, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
And it not just the postseason. I mean, that's pretty obvious when you lose to the Ducks in 6 games. But he took it right back to the beginning of the year. So I guess if I'm ownership or senior management, I'm trying to unpack what that means. And, aside from the obvious, I think you can look at the ebb and flow of the regular season of the Edmonton Oilers and recognize where Connor is coming from. But traditionally, the last few years anyway, they've been able to find that higher gear and sustain at that level. And this year, they just weren't able to do that. They weren't able to do that. So why is it? Where is the ineffectiveness coming from? Number one, you do that forensic audit as a hockey operations group, which of course includes ownership. You look at your roster and where you failed in this 6-game series, and then you peel that onion back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in part, you go through your exit interviews. You listen to what Connor McDavid is telling you, Leon Draisaitl, the players you trust, Zach Hyman, go down the list. I mean, there's a lot more than that. And you incorporate that information into your own kind of investigative work, again, if you're ownership and senior management, and then you start to make your determinations after that. Is it only a roster issue? And I say only. It's not like you can flip the switch and add some players and you're back off to the races as early as next year. Is it a coaching problem? Well, I mean, Knobloch has an extension. Okay, that happens. Guys get fired going into extensions all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a management issue? Well, Stan Bowman hasn't had the job. What are the issues here? But that'll be up to Daryl Cates and whoever he trusts the most to try and sort these things out.
Yeah, and two things that we might think are different can both be true at the same time. This roster cannot be. It's possible it's not a good enough roster. It's also possible that this team was injured, which we knew they were, and they played an S-ton of hockey over the last 2 years when you factor in 4 nations and Olympics for their best players, not to mention 2 trips to the final the last 2 springs. It doesn't have to be one or the other, and it's probably a combination of both. But I look at the last year of what Stan Bowman's done. Andrew Mangiapane was a very odd signing because he had played his way to the bottom of the forward rosters in his last 2 stops. Calgary, then Washington. They give him $7.2 million. And then have to use a first to help get rid of him and bring in some lesser parts in terms of bottom half of the roster. I look at the Trent Frederick extension. It's a disaster.
It has
seems like a replacement level player, not a guy that you want to lock up to max term. I look at the goaltending lateral move. Not only did you probably get the worst net minding in Jari versus Skinner, you also gave away Kulak, another asset. Like when you add all this up, you keep turning $1 into 75 cents. The more deals you make, it seems the further behind you are.
Right. And this isn't on Bowman, but I'll add the offer sheets by the St. Louis Blues on Holloway and Broberg, right? And man, that left a mark. Why were the Oilers so vulnerable at that point? And why didn't they know that was going to happen? I know the agent involved, and I can't imagine they didn't know that was going to happen. So, I mean, you're supporting what I said. Again, if your ownership and you've invested hundreds of millions of dollars to this point, okay, there's a big difference between getting to Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final a year ago and losing in the first round to the Anaheim Ducks, a team that we all know is better. But did anyone really give this team a strong chance of eliminating the Oilers in the first round? Not really. Anything is possible. Upsets happen every single year, but not when you've got the best player on the planet on the other side in McDavid. And as Draisaitl acknowledged, I'm not making excuses, nor did he. But all 3 of their top centers, Dickinson, McDavid, Draisaitl, injured at some point in this series. Of course, Draisaitl coming in. But I don't know. Like, where do you start? And what are you using as the bait to add the pieces? And oh, by the way, not to be overlooked, you're on the clock, right? McDavid is 2 years remaining on his contract. What does he want to do? And as we learned in watching closely what happened with Vancouver and Quinn Hughes, I think there's got to be tough conversations. At some point in this offseason, in the near future with Connor, Connor's he's gonna stay invested. That's how he's wired. That's the character of the captain here. But what if you go through the same thing and help isn't brought in? I would think that McDavid is going to be as cutting and as direct as he has to be, as honest as he has to be with whoever is asking the questions, whether it's Paul Coffey in ownership or Jeff Jackson is still there, Stan Bowman is still there. Connor, you're in the room, you're on the ice. What do we need? That happened with Austin Matthews in the Toronto Maple Leafs. Craig Berube sat him down in the exit interview. What do you need? Well, here's what we need. We need this, this, and this up front, and we need 2 defensemen. I mean, you're not going to fill all those holes, but those conversations have to happen with McDavid and with Draisaitl.
It has to happen, but has he had too much
influence
already? And I don't mean it like he's no expert in running a team. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not big. I actually think that the Edmonton franchise with this guy is as lucky as you can be. Kirill Kaprizov's making 17.5. Connor stays for 12. He is committed to winning a cup.
Agreed.
In Edmonton. He's giving you everything. But there's the other side of it, and you want to include him in. Same with Matthews. It's great to get their feedback, but they don't know how to run a team, and they shouldn't know how to run a team.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
to be fair, his agent shouldn't have run the
it's
team.
It's kind of you have to allow him to have his insights and his whatever opinion. But geez, anyway, I think you're
100% right, because it's not their job to manage salary caps. And I mean, they can look at pending free agents and they can do whatever they can do to help recruit certain players and all of that. But you do have to have the cap space and the wherewithal to bring in these guys. And I guess the one thing that perhaps is becoming more and more obvious, and Edmonton has had its opportunity. And I don't know that the window is closed. It can't be. I mean, McDavid's in his prime.
As long as those
Dreisaitl's
Leon,
in
and
his
you
prime.
got a 90-point defenseman.
Yeah, Bouchard. Yeah, you're 100% right. However, I'm looking at what the Montreal Canadiens have done to this point. We just saw Anaheim dispose of the Oilers, and these young players that they have either acquired or they've drafted that are ready to run. And sure, the Oilers have that in McDavid and in Draisaitl, but they don't have it beyond there. And Bouchard, of course, and there are other good players. I don't have to name them all. But by this time, McDavid's been in the league long enough. Draisaitl's been in the league long enough. They needed some of the draft players to develop to a point where they don't have to flush and go out there and try and take a gamble on Jason Dickinson or Connor Murphy or any of these pieces. You have to have those pieces, those depth pieces within, so that you can do some of the hole filling along the way.
And to your point earlier, the pieces, they've not drafted and developed brilliantly, but they did have Broberg and Holloway right there at very low dollars that are huge steals right now.
Wanted opportunity and wanted to stay.
Yeah, and it was an inexperienced agent that was GM for 30 days that put them in that spot when he chased a bunch of vets. They were the oldest team in the NHL coming out of the offer sheets. And then, of course, they overreact and go get Ike Howard, who's not ready, and Savoy, who will be good, but not in his prime till likely the McDavid deal's done.
Right.
It's just swinging all over. They needed good GMing. That's it.
It's terribly managed. And I would have a word of caution. And you brought up Matthews talking to Berube. You could end up like Toronto right now. Like, can Toronto bounce back next year and make the playoffs? Maybe, but no one's looking at that franchise going, boy, they're stocked and ready, and it's the gun barrels are loaded up. We're all in. Like, there's major questions, and you got no draft capital.
Yeah, your two firsts are gone the next 2 years.
Edmonton is very similar, and you get Draisaitl or McDavid or somebody pissed off.
Yeah,
you're in tough shape.
But it again, it amplifies what you said, Red, in that you can ask the opinion of these experienced players and your superstar players, but they're going to tell you what they see they need by watching other teams who have had success, who have won. Well, those players just aren't readily available, and you don't have the capital to go out and acquire those players. And furthermore, when you look at free agency, I mean, we're going to try and do free agent frenzy on July 1st on TSN. And it's like, I mean, I hope we scale that show back because, I mean, Alex Tuck is likely going to sign in Buffalo. And then it gets
Radish probably in Tampa. Right?
Yeah. I mean, those guys are going to stay. I mean,
those are the two nice pieces. Everything else is like,
well, and part of your appeal in Edmonton is to have McDavid and Draisaitl and be looking like you're going to win cups, and guys going, I'd like to be part of that. Right now, the rest of the league's going, it'd be fun to play with Connor, but
we've also learned that a lot of work gets done trade-wise on the draft floor. You know, even though it's not your conventional draft anymore, it's decentralized. You know, it still frees up the hockey operations guys, the general managers, to do their wheeling and dealing from their home office, right? And more, you're going to see teams make those bigger deals around the draft. Okay, so that happens, and if you're not one of the fortunate few who are involved in those, who have the pieces to, you know, make a difference, well, now you have no other choice but to look at free agency and you dabble, right? Well, there's a guy, who am I thinking of here? Not Mangiapane. Oh my God. Roslovic, Jack Roslovic.
Yeah.
Nice player, decent support, secondary scoring player. That's what he is. Okay. Why didn't he get a contract until he was essentially left twisted in the wind, and he took what he could get? Right.
I think it was game one at the intermission he was signed, to your point.
Yeah. And it's because other teams, including Edmonton, scout these players heavily. And you don't just look at the positives, you look at the negatives and you break it down. And with all due respect to Jack Roslovic, who again is a nice support player, the flaws in his game do surface, and they did surface, right?
Yeah.
So are you going to try that game again?
Oof.
If you're Toronto or you're Edmonton or you're any team that's been scraping trying to get over the hump, I mean, this year, especially on that free agent line, looks pretty bleak.
Yeah, like I'm just looking at it right now. We all expect Tuck to resign in Buffalo. We'd all expect Malkin, if he plays, to be in Pittsburgh. We'd all expect John Carlson to either like what he's seen in Anaheim or go back to Washington.
Probably.
If he does want to keep playing.
Yeah.
And the other name we mentioned was Radish, who obviously has been a phenomenal fit with Tampa and a guy that they brought up. So it's like I could see them going and giving more money than they need to Mantha and Charlie Coyle, but it kind of feels like the Roslovic bin.
It does. Yeah, it does. How do you fix that, though, guys?
Are we?
Well, that's the hard
can
conversation.
I jump in quick? Are we underestimating the fatigue factor?
Well, the injuries too. Yeah.
Not me.
To me, those go hand in hand.
Yeah, right. And look, the media tried to play that card last night, and I would have too, because I don't get it. And I mean, you played at that level. So imagine playing in the schedule that they had to play this year with the Olympics. You back that up. You had the Four Nations, a condensed schedule last year. You go to Game 7 of the Stanley Cup final against Florida. And if it's not even physical fatigue, which mental, like I don't care if, like, we know that Connor McDavid is the most skilled player on the planet. We know this. We know he's incredibly mentally tough, but there's only one Superman.
Well, and I've asked this before, and I asked it 2 years ago after Four Nations. Why in the? Oh, hang on. I don't want to swear. Why in the? Are they playing him in Philadelphia on a Saturday afternoon after the Four Nations ended? Why are they playing him when they're up 6-1? I don't know. Remember the exact score.
Right.
With 5 minutes left in LA and a nothing. Like, they have mismanaged this guy. Go home or go to an island and take a week off. Because guess what? I don't care about these. Now, if he's saying I'm playing, I guess it's different. But even at that point, you have to be a strong enough management and coaching staff to say, no, we know what's good for you.
Yeah,
go away.
Yeah.
Get some rest. They didn't do that.
No.
They ran him ragged.
And as you're saying that, I don't know why this pops into my head, but I'm thinking of the managers who worked with Roberto Luongo when he was at his elite level as a star goalie in the National Hockey League, and it used to frustrate the coaches and the general managers in Vancouver and then in Florida. The guy wouldn't take a day off. You'd have 60 plus starts, and they couldn't get him off optionals. They couldn't get him off practice days. He felt like he needed to be involved, because that's what kept him maybe as mentally sharp, mechanically as sharp as he was. I don't know. Maybe that's how superstars are wired in certain situations, but I don't disagree. I mean, sometimes as a manager or as a head coach, you got to just take control and say, yeah, I know this is pissing you off, but too bad. Too bad. I'm managing my most valued asset, and you're not playing or you're not practicing. You're taking time because we need you when it matters, and that's not getting beat by the Anaheim Ducks in Game 6 of the opening round of the playoffs.
Okay, I'll put a ball in Edmonton. Final one. What's off limits here? What would you say is not on the table? Like, if we're talking about the coach, the GM, the president, trading like what would you say is off the table at this point?
I would say a major trade like that, like involving one of the primary guys. And I wonder about Darnell Nurse and including him in that collection of primary. And I thought actually, certainly in the second half, that Darnell kind of found his game again. And he got to a place where he's comfortable, not doing anything fancy. I'm not going to dissect the game of Darnell Nurse, but you're not moving any of your principal pieces, right? Yeah. You're probably not doing that. Certainly not your top two, and I'd include three in Zach Hyman. You're not doing that. Bouchard as well. I mean, even though you get the ugly that normally starts with the year with Evan Bouchard, through much of the second half. That's how he played his way into top of ballot. For some guys, not me, on the Norris. But it feels like that's more off limits than the potential of a coaching change or the potential of something drastic happening in management. I don't know. I don't know if it's fair or unfair to put Stan Bowman in the crosshairs. Has he had enough time?
He hasn't had enough time, and I think
don't
they
think
run
so.
this team back. I think they'll tinker, and it might be enough because they do have those top guys. They'll always have the questions till they win.
Yeah,
I think they run everything back, except the coach might be changed.
and no different than Florida here, guys. You know, the difference is, of course, Florida won back-to-back Stanley Cup championships, but who doesn't have the Florida Panthers as in top 2, top 3 Stanley Cup contenders going into next season because of rest and good health? Maybe Edmonton will be the same.
You could talk about fatigue.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about Connor McDavid playing 0 games this year. That's their best player in Florida. Barkov had 0 games.
We are underestimating.
But the fatigue is huge, I believe.
This squad is not going to this. As much as I don't want to give Edmonton hope, but it might be the best thing for them. It would have been maybe even better to do it to do what the Panthers did and miss and get a draft. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the fact that these guys are going to rest and they've been kicked in the nuts again, and they're going to have time to recoup. They can take a month now and go, this sucks.
Yeah.
I'm coming back even stronger.
So just to take it in a different direction here, because I am curious what your guys' opinion is on this. I was asked earlier this week who I think is going to be the most active of the 7 Canadian teams.
Yeah.
And it's a challenging question to answer definitively because you can make a case for a number of different teams. Well, I mean, aside, like Toronto is obvious, right? Montreal isn't going to do anything dramatic. Ottawa, the only thing I think Steve Staios is going to add a big piece or 2. I think he's going to add a defenseman. We'll see what he does up front. I mean, even though Brady Tkachuk, kind of tried to dismiss it, Staios did his best to squelch all the speculation around Brady. If that were to resurface and be legitimate in this offseason, okay, all bets are off then. But I don't think it's going to be. So I look at Winnipeg, just given the appetite for success. Winnipeg, fellas, from the owner's office down, is reeling. Right now, they're reeling. They're so upset at not being part of the playoffs and how this season just went haywire for them. So maybe Winnipeg, Vancouver, of course, but Vancouver's in a different stratosphere of what they need to do. What about Calgary? I mean, Calgary still has pieces that they didn't move, at the trade deadline that would come into play, right? So I don't know. It's an interesting study if you go across the 7 Canadian teams as to who is going to be in the best position, make the most moves to get into that spot going into training camp and next year.
I think Winnipeg's a hot spot for sure. The status quo ain't going to be it. Edmonton, you can't go status quo.
No.
And Vancouver's in the early days of a rebuild, so I don't think anything's off the table there.
Yeah, Vancouver might go nuts. But
okay, we spent a lot of time on the autopsy of the Oilers. Sorry, Dregs. We got 3 great games tonight. We got Tampa, Montreal, Boston, Buffalo, Vegas, Utah. Just a quick thought on each series. What you've seen, what you liked, or maybe what you feel moving forward.
Yeah, I think Buffalo's just flat out better than Boston. The Bruins had a hell of a game the other night. I'll give them that. Buffalo eventually is going to get this power play moving, and maybe they get one, maybe they get 2. I just like the overall look of Buffalo. So I think that series goes their way. I can't imagine that Montreal isn't going to take advantage of the environment that is going to be tonight in the Bell Center. I said this earlier on another show, but by the way, Matt Scaris and Blake Price both say hi because that was the show that I did, and I told them I was coming on.
Oh, beauty! Yeah, love those boys. They're good guys.
I've been blessed to be part of Stanley Cup coverages. I've seen lots of Game 7s. I've been to the Olympics, World Championships, World Cup of Hockey, 4 Nations, all of that stuff. I've been very, very fortunate. I'm envious of tonight because that building in Montreal, downtown area, is going to be chaotic and it is going to be spectacular. And I just can't imagine Montreal wastes it. I can't. And I mean, you got to play the game. You have to execute and all of those things. But I don't know that the rest of the hockey world is giving the Canadians enough credit for how well they played against Tampa.
Yeah.
Across the board.
Fair. They're
across
dogs,
the board.
and the models all like Tampa, and they're up 3-2 coming
Well,
up.
and I
It's
think that
incredible.
Tampa has shown what they are, but Montreal
Yeah.
is still
Oh,
they're
stood up to
very
it.
similar to me with the Ducks and Edmonton.
Yeah.
But I think Tampa's played better than Edmonton.
You know, like to contain Nikita Kucherov and Braden
Yeah.
Point the way that they have. Okay, Brandon Hagel had his run through 4 games, scored 6 times in 4 games. I mean, obviously he's done everything that he can. And all 3 of those men that I've mentioned absolutely can turn the game and turn the series around, right? Victor Hedman not available tonight. 50-50, we're told that Noah Dobson could come into the equation for Montreal, which would be interesting if he's good to go. But I do think that Montreal just takes advantage of the juice that they're going to have on home ice, and I think that ends. And then to get to that Vegas Utah series, just the experience, the veteran leadership of the Vegas Golden Knights. I'm a believer in Utah, but I just think that it might be a little bit too much. The moment might be a little bit too big for Utah.
They've had a tough time
now.
in the big spots. They've let some stuff slip between their fingers, haven't they?
Yeah. And then I say that, but anything can happen, of course. I mean, that's the old disclaimer.
They've been leading.
They have been. They've
had
been.
late leads
And their
in a lot of
key
games.
players have been there for them, right? And that goaltending tandem is hilarious to me. Ray and I talked about it on the podcast yesterday, you know, in Hamalka and Carter Hart. I mean, it's just anything goes. It's not the crazy days of Dominik Hasek when he's flying all over the crease and all of that, but it's also not that far off where they're flinging their bodies and the pucks are hitting them and they're not even looking at where the shot is coming from. It just hits them. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that one ends, but I want to give the benefit of the doubt to the Golden Knights.
So here's a unique situation. Rhett, we alluded to it yesterday. Round 2 will start tomorrow. Carolina, Philly.
Oh, it does.
And we might have 3 game 7s on Sunday.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I mean, I don't mind them trying to. We talked about how long and arduous the season is. Like Titans win. You don't want teams sitting for 10 days, but the other time it is weird to see, we're round 2 here. And then, game 7 tomorrow for round 1 in the other conference.
Yeah. I think that Carolina Philly series is going to be hair on fire, but low scoring, if that makes any sense. Yeah,
it's the Ottawa one all over again, because I thought that was entertaining and heavy hitting and hard checking, and there was great goaltending. Yeah,
you've got you've got the youth factor of the Philadelphia Flyers, right? I mean, Owen Tippett, to me, I thought he had a so-so year, but I really thought that when Porter Martone came into the equation, it was almost like Zegras and Tippett and some of these young guys looked around and went, "Oh, beautiful. We got another kid that can sit at our table. This is awesome." Like,
yeah.
You know, and I mean, look, I think that Porter Martone has it. I mean, he's going to level off at some point, and maybe it's sooner than later. But I'm not sure Philadelphia makes the playoffs if Michigan doesn't lose and this kid is available. Like, that's how much of an impact that he's been. But it's going to be shutdown city between Carolina and
I brought it up yesterday. I said it's going to be. I agree with you, but not Jacques Lemaire shutdown.
Yeah,
no,
boring and late.
No. Like good stuff. Like
imagine
like special teams they're always a factor, but imagine what those 2 penalty kills are going to look like. I mean, I've never been more entertained by watching a penalty kill, maybe in my life, than I was watching the Carolina Hurricanes shut down the Ottawa Senators. Like they were buzzing out there. Like it was just a thing of beauty how aggressive they were, and that's how Philadelphia plays as well.
Can I change the topic again? Because we autopsied Edmonton.
Mm-hmm.
There's another team that got eliminated last night, and it's bad circumstances to the way it lined up. But that was a top pick for Stanley Cup champ as well for a lot of people. Dallas is done.
Yeah. Not shocking, because I have a hefty amount of respect for how good Minnesota is. But I picked Dallas to win the Stanley Cup this year. I did. And the only reason I did that was, aside from the obvious, I mean, they're a team that's built to contend for the Stanley Cup. I'm still not buying what Colorado sold. I'm not.
I'm with you on that.
And I don't know why. I can't give an educated opinion or an explanation as to why. It's just a gut feel.
I can give you something here, like real quick.
Yeah.
They haven't had any adversity, and it feels like they've been coasting for the second half after that
Yeah.
incredible start.
Yeah.
So if you've
That's
watched
fair.
the last 3 months, they
Yeah.
haven't wowed you. They've been fine.
Yeah.
They've had some blowouts. They've had some losses.
Yeah.
But it feels like a team that's been waiting for this series, and now we'll see what they're made of.
Yeah. And so to get back to Dallas, okay, the injury bug bit, right? Like Rupe Hintz was a big loss, enormous. Mara Heiskanen came into the series not healthy, not even close, like maybe 60%. And I don't think that he ever kind of got going for them. He wasn't bad. He just touches every part of the game. You know, Ottinger early was so, you know, their discipline was questionable at best for Dallas.
Always
Like,
is, though.
it always is. Like I saw a funny Instagram post, and it must have been from a Wild fan. I don't know if you guys saw it earlier this week, but it was a video of them showing Jamie Benn warming up and working out on an off day.
Yes.
And did you see it? And it was just him-
cross-checking.
Yeah, just cross-checking an exercise ball. That is so good. But the one thing that I realized as that series developed, and especially with the scrums and the after whistle stuff, how big Minnesota is.
They're tough.
And 5-on-5, Dallas couldn't get it going. And you know why? I mean, look at the center of the ice for the Minnesota Wild. And look at what they're throwing at you in center 1, 2, and 3. Like they've got some, like I didn't realize McCarron was that good of a player. And
He's
he
huge.
I didn't
is
either. Yeah.
a beast. He's an absolute beast.
Erickson
So again-
big. Hartman's super competitive and nasty.
But they've got some stuff to deal with now in Dallas, right? Because
Well, that's
yeah.
just it.
Robertson-
Not to cut you off, but
yeah,
do you just say, well, tough matchup and shit happens, or do you have to have a little more Robertson's out? Like to me, this is
yeah, it's not going to be easy because that Jason Robertson number is going to be a big one. Like he punted his agent, longtime agent Pat Brisson, right?
Really?
Like he went from Pat Brisson to Andy Scott. Andy is a terrific agent, but Andy Scott, like I always tease Tom Ghilardi, the owner of the Dallas Stars, he should just build Andy Scott like an apartment building right next to the arena because all of his
Better,
players, his top end guys, Mikko Rantanen, Thomas Harley, Wyatt Johnson, all play in Dallas now. Jason Robertson. But it's one thing to reward a very proven and super productive goal scorer, Jason Robertson, with a mega extension. That's what he's going to get. But you couldn't win with him. You didn't win with him, right?
Yeah.
Like last year, it was Pete DeBoer who paid the price because Pete DeBoer called out Jake Ottinger as soon as the series ended.
Mhm.
And I think the reaction from ownership was, okay, here's a coach that's trying to get fired. And then he doubled down 2 days later or whatever it was as part of their exit media. And he said the same thing. Like he didn't retract his comments even really at all on Jake Ottinger, ended up getting let go by the Dallas Stars. So you bring in a new coach. I like Glenn Gulletson. I think he's an excellent NHL coach. My point is it didn't work again. So is it injury or is it something else? And those are the questions that I'm sure Tom Ghilardi is asking.
Dregs, have a great weekend. We appreciate your insights. Real quick, you had some World Championship notes. Ryan Husk is going to head over as an assistant on that staff.
Yeah.
And it sounds like Bedard is a no, but we've got some yeses from some Celebrinis, McKenna's, others. Any other updates there?
No, but they'll fill out the roster now that the first round is wrapping up.
like
I mean,
David.
yeah, maybe. Like he'll get an invite. He's too banged up, so he's not going to go. But you, for sure, that's what you wait for. You wait for a surprise team. And then some of these guys are still hungry to play. They don't like the taste of disappointment. It's sour. So why wouldn't you? And I'm not talking about McDavid. I'm talking about potentially some, Bouchard, some other pieces that maybe are healthy enough to go. But that's what they'll do. I mean, Team Canada's got a real shot. The one guy that disappoints me, and I'm not calling out the kid, I would have loved to have seen Matthew Schaefer go. And I'm a bit surprised he didn't. Even though the wear and tear on an 18-year-old body like that is significant. But Macklin Celebrini's 19, man. He played a ton of minutes. So it's going to be a fun tourney for sure.
Thanks, pal. We'll see you next week.
Hey, guys. Have a great weekend.
All right. Happy May. There's our insider, Darren Dreger. Crystal Water is your crystal clear choice. We're talking over 23 years experience, over 30,000 projects completed, delivering premium quality equipment and services, focusing on safety, comfort, product longevity. We're talking plumbing, heating, cooling, filters, air, water, all that. Barn burner customers also, you can save some big dough. Maybe it's a new water heater, AC, furnace, whatever it is. Let them know you're a fan, and crystalclearcalgary.com. Best place to get started.
Come over today and fix my AC.
We have one of those like plugs on the sink where you push it down and then you push it again and it
Oh,
pops up. It's not coming back up. So I've got, you got to call Crystal Water. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll do that. I forgot again. I got to finish the show. Write that down, Jack. Got to call Crystal Water. Boop. When are you home, boys? We'll be there right away. Fix it, beauty.
I'll call you.
A lot there. Like, it's funny. The news cycle, you're kind of a victim to it. If Dallas was eliminated 2 nights ago,
All of it.
like the whole show, the best thing that happened to the Dallas Stars was there was a theoretical dynasty 10 years ago when you landed McDavid and Draisaitl, and they just got ousted last night, and they're sitting on 0.
And sometimes the autopsy is don't do anything. I don't know about that with Dallas. I think, like I said, I think Edmonton just comes back and says, hey, we're fresh. Well, they'll tweak.
They have holes.
They
have
might
to
have
fill
a new
them,
coach, and I don't even think that matters because, well, it does matter, but it's not, to me, that's not big news because the team's the same. Can the goalie stop the puck? Is Boucher, is D going to be okay? They're going to tweak the team and they'll bring them back. And if they're fresh, we might go, holy shit, these guys are good.
Yeah.
Dallas, I don't know, because this squad seems like they've gone through it a few times too, and they don't.
They've also had the long runs too. They've been around.
I know, but they've
short,
not accomplished shit either.
No,
so
and I'm just saying, like,
are you happy with what you got? Do you?
They can't play the coach card. I don't know how you move Ottinger, given that you just extended him. The Robertson one is interesting. They still have neglected right shot D because Tyler Myers is not a top 4 solution. We learned that again. Longer in the tooth. They've tried it before in other places.
Well, some of the other guys, Duchesne, and they're good.
Yeah.
Ben, good.
And
older.
maybe to your point, like they've gone to the Western Conference Final 3 years in a row, I believe. And it's like you didn't have Hintz, you didn't have healthy Miro. Maybe it is just we already played the coach card. We already spent a lot of chips to get Robertson. We bring back or to get Rantanen. We'll sign Robertson. We'll bring back, and we'll finally have an off season that's long. I don't know. I think it's similar to Edmonton. I like their roster better than Edmonton. I think they would have pounded Edmonton in a series right now. They were up against Minnesota. It's a first round exit, but it's a really, really good team. They didn't lose to the Ducks, an 18 seed.
Still got to win.
Yeah.
You still got to win.
And I don't see
champ. You got to win.
And what you're saying is valid. I'm not trying to say you're wrong because I don't think you are. But Dallas's best players, a lot of them are young. Like Jamie Benn, if he goes away, that doesn't affect them. Like they're not like they're a much younger team than the Oilers.
No, but Jamie Benn still chews up a lot of dough.
Less than my point is that you can look at Matthias Ekholm and he's not the player he was. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, he's on the way down. Zach Hyman will never have a season like he had to. Like you've got a lot of assets on the wrong side of 30 at Edmonton, and a lot of your best players and your core players in Dallas are on the right side of 30. When you look at Hintz, Wyatt Johnson, Robertson's 26, 27, Harley, he's going to bounce back after a rough shot. I just think they're in so much better position moving forward.
Yeah, I don't disagree, but I'm not comparing with just Edmonton. I'm saying so is Anaheim next year.
Oh, yeah, and San Jose. You're right. Teams are coming. Yeah, that's fair. I got to tell you about the Capital Automotive Group, Capital Chev. All right. Calgary's truck destination. Capital Chev, Buick GMC keeps the lineup deep from hardworking Silverados and Sierras to SUVs and everyday commuters. You might have heard about that $99 lease. Yeah, that's real. Big inventory, competitive pricing, and a team that knows how to keep things happy, great, and done. Whether you need something built for winter roads or summer road trips, this is the no-nonsense kind of place where you walk in curious, you leave confident. Trucks, deals, just the way Calgary likes it. That is Capital Chev, 13103 Lake Fraser Drive, Southeast, and capitalchev.ca. Sabres tonight.
Don't get me stressed out.
I don't want you stressed.
Just said,
I think you should be feeling
stress.
confident.
Yeah.
I feel the same way as him. I've not watched all of the series, but I continue to look at these two rosters, and I'm like, Buffalo's getting it done. It's just a matter of when. But they also going to fix that power play.
Right. What are you doing tonight?
Wings.
I don't know. I'm in a bit of a pickle.
Now, if Jack had said that, you would.
Yeah,
here's
you'd
the
be all over
pickle.
me.
I got a buddy who my oldest played with Buffalo Junior Sabres
Okay.
at the Black Falls camp.
Oh,
He's-
okay. So up by Red Deer.
Yeah.
Deer Rouge.
And he's like, hey, come on up.
Yeah. Maybe
So,
some wings up in
oh,
Red Deer.
I was thinking of stopping at Bonton, treating that guy to
Oh.
some real beef, some Alberta beef, and hauling up there and saying hi, maybe watch some hockey, and then, but this kid, the game is the same time as the Sabres game.
So, and they're not is it at that fancy rink where they're going to have TVs in a restaurant there? Or are you like,
I've never been there, so I don't know.
is it the the fancy air place, the Quiet Ice or Quiet Air?
Well, that's not in Black Falls.
No?
is it?
Okay, I'm confused. I haven't been.
No, that's Leduc.
Because there's a few places you can watch a game and watch a game and eat wings.
So that's my pickle,
Yeah.
Jackie boy. That's my pickle.
I think the right move is definitely go to Bonton and then
Either way,
up to it's a win
100%.
no matter what.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Here's the thing: what Bonton's doing right now. If you want to get to come in and get some steaks, they're going to fire you a free 6-pack at Temple as well. We're talking Bonton.
Well, then I can
meats.
drive home after I go up there. And watch
There
the
you
game.
are. AAA Alberta beef, locally raised, fresh pork, free range chicken, turkey, fresh Alberta lamb, and milk fed veal. Over 20 varieties of in-store made salads, desserts, and of course the world famous meat pies. And yeah, here's the they're doing a collab with our pal Dane over at Temple. Love to see that. Certain
Good
number.
weekend for grilling.
Buy 4 AAA Alberta tenderloin, T-bone, ribeye, or strip loin steaks, and you get a 6-pack at Temple for free. Golden Lager. Feels like a Golden Lager day. Oh, yes. So there it is.
Get after it.
Start with Bonton and the rest.
Absolutely attack Bonton in the Temple today.
And
This
then
is the
do what
weekend.
you need to do. Get
Get
to
out
Black
there.
Falls, get to a couch. You feeling good about the Sabres?
I do feel good. I think that I picked them to win in 7.
Yeah.
So
Can't
I
be-
think they win tonight because I
Mhm.
did bring up, I think I see similarities between them and our team in the 03 run where it's like you're excited, you're enthused by the crowd, blah, blah, blah,
Mhm.
blah, blah. But you play looser and smarter away
Better
from
home.
home. And I think I saw that in them so far. But
Better away from home for sure. They won both in Boston. They're back in Boston tonight. If you really
and
want,
I would accidentally on purpose Swayman too.
I wouldn't get into penalty trouble
No,
early
no, no,
on it,
never.
but if you get a good
little,
chance,
little Kachuk, little ooh, Marchand.
you know what it is. Here's the thing. Let's say you're up by a goal or two. Penalty coming on Boston. Just take that right into the coincidental. So, jeez, that's a shame. Sorry, Sway Dog. How you doing down there? Tampa, Montreal is interesting. Dreg's made a great point. That building will be upside down, and all the buildings have been great. You saw Philly, the guy tossing the stick. You know, Utah's first ever playoff games
Pittsburgh
in
was
Salt Lake
awesome.
City. Pittsburgh, like they've all been phenomenal rinks. But it is Montreal, and it does hold 21,000 people, and it is church meets hockey. Like it is a religious experience for these people. That will be quite an environment. If Tampa can survive that, they've earned the right to go to home ice and try to win.
Here's
game
what
7.
I don't understand is how they ratchet it up because in
It's
January,
already so crazy.
Yeah, in January when the Flames were there, they scored a goal. The horn went.
The horn
for
was like a
almost
third of a minute. Yes.
Like-
the horn guy, he's maxed out.
Yeah, what
Like,
do we
The horn
doing?
can't go longer.
Yeah.
Got no extra length. The night game, Vegas, Utah. It's been a fun series. It's been Utah missing opportunities to put a stranglehold all series long on the Golden Knights, it feels like.
They've played well, and
Back at home, they'll be buzzing again.
you can say it's stealing veteran nerve from
Vegas?
Vegas side, or you can say, Jesus, fellas, don't piss yourself when you're up.
Inexperience here,
Yeah.
veteran there.
Settle
We
down.
said it the other day with Noodles, like Montreal, Tampa, youth against vets. Edmonton, Anaheim, youth against vets. Utah, Vegas is another one of those. Boston for sure against some of those Boston guys like McAvoy,
Yep.
Swayman, Pasternak. A lot of these series, it's a very stark advantage experience-wise, but the younger teams are pretty damn good.
But the kids are going.
Yeah, like they got some skill. And so how much experience and can you pick up along the way in a series? Watching Buffalo rally in game 1, get on the road, deal with a home crowd, trying to wrap up a series. All these young teams are figuring out the toughest win to get's number 4. Maybe you're better off in round 2, or maybe you don't get there.
They're always going to be hard.
Yeah, fair enough. Jack, we've got a bunch of super chats remaining. Should we save them for the end of the show, or do we want to do 3 sections here? How many do we got?
Lots.
Give us a couple.
Let's get a couple, then we'll do a Pinder
Just a
Report,
couple.
and then give us some highlights, the big money ones, and then we'll come back after the Pinder Report.
I'm just going to keep this going in a row.
Yeah, okay, here we go. Super chats again in support of the youth centers of Calgary. Lots of dough going in for the kids today, which we love to see. Rennie Chan, 10 euros. I live in Europe now. I woke up to this amazing news. I've been waiting all day for you fellas to show up. Hashtag. Quack,
Sure.
God damn it.
Jack lost his.
Come on, Jack. He's lost it already.
He's drinking.
I like his. Is it backwards?
Duck is
There
injured.
it is.
Oh,
Okay, thank you, Rennie. Godspeed. Sorry we took so long to get on. RB, criticism of John Cooper was the definition of a boondoggle. When he lost his dad, entire Tampa team attended the funeral for support. Says a lot. I'd take him over Coach GPT, and I say this with a grudge against Tampa since 04. Tampa in 7. I agree with RB. I'm a big fan of Coop. I think he's great. I understand what Boomer's saying. I will disagree. I think he's a great coach.
I think he is a good coach. I don't think Boom's saying he's not a good coach.
He said
I
he's
think
sick.
saying,
Yeah.
okay, I've seen enough of you. Coolness.
Yeah. It's like, well, what if he just is cool?
Well, he's cooler than us. He's got
Like,
Stanley
Red, you're a
Cups.
cool
He
guy.
lives
I mean,
in Florida. I mean, he wears.
I was thinking this
Scarface.
Rhett and Pinder, they're wearing Hawaiian shirts on Fridays. You think they're so cool? Guys, we are cool.
We're
so
celebrating
cool.
other people's losses.
We're so cool. We're dancing on other people's graves
Yeah.
for a living.
Look
You know
at
how cool
that.
this is? Thank you, RB. 27.99. Wow. 6.99. Kells Seawalker. McDavid, most often being compared to Gretzky, Lemieux, and Crosby. We all know they'd won multiple cups by 30. They also never won any after 30. Those are the Mount Rushmore type players he will be compared to. There are guys that took a little longer, Yzerman,
Ray
Ovi,
Bork
but in
won.
terms of like Mount Rushmore guys, they all have multiple cups by now. You're right.
You don't get on Mount Rushmore if you don't win a cup.
No,
Like it's going to be a tough.
And these are all guys, when you watch them in their peak, you're like, this might be the greatest player we've ever seen. Like Mario retired the first time and he was 2.18 points per game. You're like, that's an incredible career. Wayne, you're like, no one's ever going to catch him. McDavid, you're like, we won't see anyone with this. We've never seen this talented an athlete before in this sport. And maybe you had Bobby Orr because he changed the way they, a defense.
We never saw Bobby Orr. We don't know what that.
No, my uncle talks about him all the time. So I get the Uncle Jer bias. But those guys had multiple Stanley Cups before they were 30. That is why Connor looks like everyone shot his dog when he doesn't get gold at the Olympics and when he's eliminated.
And he's dealing with
he knows what
dopes
he's
that run the
compared
team.
to.
Like yeah.
No one's comparing him to a Ginla, who was a great player but had zero hearts.
Well, they're having a year-end party tonight. And it's at Connor's wife's place.
Ugh.
Come on, what are you talking
No,
It's
the
not
odds
a shot
Connor
against
doesn't show up to
Connor,
that. Next one, William Barch, 1128, 279. Always a bridesmaid, never the bride. Hashtag Mick leaving. It's another hashtag Mick something. We'll see. I don't know that it's this summer. I do think he'll be leaving at some point.
I hope he actually kicks his feet up on a beach somewhere and does a hard look at this and says, okay, what are we?
You know how competitive and how bad he wants it? Like, if I'm anyone that has influence in his life, I'm like, you're going to an island in the Philippines, like learn to surf for a week. Like we can come back and I can't have you stewing the entire off season. Get your mind off it. I don't know if you can. Scott Kerr, $5. Fellas, bad for agent class outside McCrybaby, not a lot of trade chips, bad goaltending. They're old. Oilers are done. How does McDavid not leave? Well, the goaltending has been an issue since they had McDavid. Like, if you were to tell me who the best goalie was ever that McDavid's played with, is it Talbot, Skinner, Mike Smith? It's not good.
No, they've had a goalie.
And they got 2 goalies they're paying next year, but the problem is one's Jack Campbell and the other's Tristan Jarry, 2 years left at almost 5.5.
I don't think they like him at all.
No, they definitely went away from him after a good game in game 4. 5. Yeah.
Pittsburgh's gone. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a Dubas masterclass there.
Oof.
Oh,
How many years left on that? 2?
2.
Yeah, and Skinner's done. He's up. All they have to do is wait. If you knew you were getting pumped.
They can bring Skinner back.
Do that and lose Kulak.
If it was just the 1-for-1, I'm still like, careful. They added Kulak and a pick. Huh.
If you,
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the worst trades in a long time, I think.
Yeah, of the season, I don't know. There's been in the last 12 months. There's been.
It came out of left field too. It's like
we kept
Jari?
hearing that Jari was tied to Edmonton, and maybe that'd be a fit. Maybe that'd be a fit. And you're like, no, they can't be eating that contract. And then it's like, who's giving the second? It was like the Cousins for Josh Norris deal. You're like, Edmonton sweetening the pot. Well, Skinner's a free agent this summer, guys. If you're looking for a goalie, wouldn't that be? You end up with both of them. Big Bears hockey 27.99. Best thing about the Flames fandom is our rivals are so bleeping easy to hate.
Good point.
Just a trash tier organization, top to bottom. To celebrate their defeat, here you go, YYC. Don't spend it all in one place. That's the Youth Centers of Calgary. $28 Big Bears. Thank you. It isn't hard. If you rewound the clock 10 years ago and said, okay, the cap's going to be at like 140 million when this is done, and you've got Connor locked in at 12.5 for the next 11 years, and here's Leon, and this kid Bouchard's going to be a 100-point defenseman or something close. You'd be like, oh man, get me out of. I can't be in Alberta. I cannot be around when they have a dynasty. I can't do it. It'll kill me. They don't have one. We're 10 years in. They fumbled it, boys. Thank you, Big Bears. Grand ST 1995 $6.99. Bleep the Oilers. Thank God we don't have to hear Ron say stroking McDavid for the next month during the intermissions. 11 mil on cap for their goalies. Well, that's not true. That's only half a tandem because that's one goalie and one guy getting
Doesn't
paid.
it say 8 mil?
Yeah, it's 8 because they're paying Jack Campbell to not show up to work.
Whatever.
So it's gonna go. It's gonna come in over 10 if
Life
they're
is
paying
good.
someone else.
That's so bad.
It's really bad. And they still have more years left on the Campbell buyout and more years left on the
If you
Jari
went
deal.
over the last decade and looked at the bullshit they did.
Yeah.
Like at one point he'll leave and I will do the 2-hour takedown of every awful move. Like Mikko Koskinen, Jordan Eberle to a paper clip, like the nurse extension, not matching offer sheets. Like you would need hours.
There's a lot that you forget
And like
about.
you start to build a case where you're like, if they had the middle of the road GM,
If they
not the bottom of the barrel GMing, you'd probably have multiple rings. Because even with all those mistakes, they still were like that close. Because you have bleeping superstars, plural, in their prime. Whew.
We're all cut up.
We're all cut up.
Caught up.
Caught up.
Oh, good. Okay. I thought you were telling us we got taken down. I'm like, no, not now. Not today, Jack. It's May 1st. We love May. Let's do the Pinder Report. We do it for our good friends at Village Honda. They want to buy your vehicle. They got $2 million. It's the big buy-in. Whether you're returning a lease or you have an extra set of wheels floating around, take it to Village Honda. You can start the complimentary appraisal process at villagehonda.com. And if you agree to a deal, they'll pay you in 24 hours. Bob's your uncle. Love it. villagehonda.com, your dealership for life. We start with the finals from last night. We have noted that the Oilers did lose last night, which is
That
quite a shame.
fourth goal was heavenly.
Oh, and it hits the back of the
And when the kicked in, I didn't see it.
was not a fan. Didn't
I'm
like.
oh, no.
Not too soon. It's too soon. Too many, Trev. Too soon, Trev.
Too soon.
You can't let them get within 2 yet. They would hang on. The Ducks actually were pretty damn
Dominant.
yeah, especially in that second period. I couldn't have been the only one looking at Bet365 at plus 295 for the Oilers, down by 2 after 20 minutes, thinking we know there's a comeback here. But the Ducks came out and owned the game for much of the final 40 minutes.
And Timo Solon is awesome.
Love Tamo. Love this young core. And the division might start running through Orange County again like it did when they won 5 in a row.
Those kids are
like so talented.
And I don't give a about 90 points. Jackson Lacombe is 10 times the player of Bouchard.
I would take Jackson and his lesser salary at younger age than Bouchard 10 times out of 10. Great player. More physical. Doesn't have the highlight reel
Suck
bloopers.
on that, Oilers fans.
Oh, yeah, 90.
I don't care. He's shit.
It's a lot of points. Big mistake on that big goal. Oh, I just got it taken right off me. 2-on-1 back of the net curtains. Here's Connor post game. We were an average team all year. When you're an average team with high expectations, you're going to be disappointed. That sounds like something we'd say, and Oilers fans would say, you losers just hate us. That's McDavid saying it. One more time, Rhett, for the people in the back. We were an average team all year. When you're an average team with high expectations, you're going to be disappointed. End quote.
The nice thing for all you Oiler honks is you're going to be average next year too. So keep it up.
The goalies we've mentioned. It's not gone unnoticed in the comment section and the super chats. Here's Brian Costello. Thanks, Brian. Oilers will be paying Tristan Jarry $5.375 million and Jack Campbell $2.6 million to buy him out. A combined $8 million next year. Now, was Jarry the one they wanted to start last night, or was that the other guy?
Well, they brought Jarry in midway through the season to get the goaltending
Skinner was out,
away.
Jarry was in.
Oh,
but it was Ingram.
Oh, that was the plan all along. They were playing this really funny game. They were trying to trick people.
Right. Sneaky.
Yeah.
The 3D chess.
Mm-hmm.
How'd that work for them?
Not good.
Okay. And Ingram's going to be like, hey, I was your guy.
Who's their goaltending guy?
I'm better than Tristan Jarry.
You're
like,
fired.
Am I worth 5.5? Because he's making 5.4.
My kid's only 11, but he's pretty.
Oh, boy. I love May. What a great month.
It is real nice.
Here's your bracket. Kind of glossing over that Minnesota win, but they
nailed that one.
They look
nailed that
unreal.
one, Jackie.
Oh,
Wild and six.
The bracket's starting to come together. We've got some matchups there. It will be Colorado, Minnesota. We know that Carolina, Philly are going to get going. They're going to get going tomorrow.
We got to make our picks for.
We do. We're going to have to get them in the chat and announce them on Monday because we don't even know the other series.
Well, doesn't it start tomorrow?
We can get everyone in the group chat to do it, and we will deliver them on Monday.
Oh, can't we just pick tomorrow's game?
Well, where's the Boom Cat?
Well, he can put it in the chat.
Guy's a joke.
Guy's a joke.
Taking time off on May 1st. What are you doing?
It's the best day of the year, Dean.
Of the year. You're stuck
hey,
in
rabbit, Dean. Suck on that one.
So you don't want to make our
we
picks?
can do some picks.
Yes,
I don't know that
Jack. We're doing the picks.
Right.
We're doing it right now? Okay, well,
just the Carolina series we need to we need to get
okay.
that.
Well, and we don't know. Maybe they'll start Colorado, Minnesota on Sunday. I have no idea. But yeah, let's do the one round. I'm taking Carolina in 5.
I'm also taking Carolina in 5.
Retro.
Yeah. Jeez, that's almost kind of.
You really want to do this?
I'll go Carolina. You never win 8 in a row in the playoffs, do you?
Oh, wow. It would be
like I'm actually thinking about a sweep.
They're Wagonville.
They are good.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, what? I just don't want to copy you guys.
It's not about copying.
All right, 5.
There you go.
Copycat. Okay, we got the picks done, Jack.
Thank you.
Back to regularly scheduled programming.
I bet you Dean takes the Canes because he loves Canes. Big Canes fan.
We got some fresh blood in round 2. At least 6 of the 8 teams to the second round weren't there last year. Colorado, of course, got upset by Dallas and Rantanen. Remember that game 7 where he took over? Didn't have that game last night. Minnesota hasn't been through the first round in ages. Anaheim, welcome back to the dance. They're through. Philly, ditto. Montreal and Tampa both exited in round 1 last year. Ditto, Buffalo, Boston.
I like this.
So Carolina's been through. And the other team is, if Vegas wins, I believe they've been through. But otherwise, it's a lot of fresh blood.
I like the fresh blood.
Yeah, and we've seen Colorado before, and Tampa's been around. But I am excited to watch Minnesota and Anaheim and Philly. And if Montreal gets through, Buffalo, certainly.
Get
I like
Tampa
this.
and Boston out of there. Yeah. I'm going to have to leave town. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, Montreal, Buffalo, back and forth. Oh, I can't wait. Excited for you.
I'd like to take Jack, but he's such a deadbeat after he goes out.
He drinks once and he's just shut down for the week.
Like, wow.
He's just too soft. You got to get him on some different.
Who do you guys want to see the Ducks play?
I think peak entertainment would be Utah
yeah.
because it's just high skill, high pace, young teams, like first team to 8 wins.
That's what I'd say.
Yeah.
I also wouldn't. I think Vegas would be fun because I think Anaheim's more physical and capable of rough stuff.
I don't
think it's a bad matchup for them. Is my point.
I wanted Vegas through if Edmonton got through because I thought that they would have a better moxie to line up with them, but now that they're out, I don't care.
I don't care either.
I want kids and I want speed.
Yeah.
And
bring on
youth going
Utah.
for
I'm
it.
okay with that. We'll keep rolling, Jack. What else have we got rammed in
Outs.
here? Okay, so this is after last night. Some changes. Looking for Edmonton. Scanning. Enhance. Scanning. Enhance. Nope, not seeing Edmonton there. Okay. This is an each-way bet where first or second will get you paid. It's like 2 bets, essentially. You don't need to explain too much, but over Bet365. Here's how they rank the field for the Stanley Cup. Avs Canes, they are certainly favorites. Golden Knights still getting a lot of run. I wouldn't write off Utah yet. Minnesota, you got to give them props, but they do have a tough matchup next round. Habs and Lightning not far off, almost a push there. Sabres at 11-1. I don't mind that number. And I'm at 18-1. That's the right quadrant to be in, the Pacific one. And Flyers and Mammoth not dead yet.
I would
Not a lot of respect for Utah there.
No, I
A
mean,
team that's
well,
probably
they're
could have won
down.
the 5.
They
They're
got to
down.
win 2 in a row.
Yeah.
I got the Ducks at plus 6,000 earlier in the year.
Nice.
Really?
100
60-1
Yeah.
I don't think their goalie can do it.
Ooh.
No, but
Nice.
I mean, I
If
think
he
they can,
does.
they
I
can
like
get
the
They
goalie.
can
conference.
score. I didn't think he was.
Not this series, but I mean, I think he's one of the best.
Yeah, but
goalies
he's
again.
pissed himself too often during the year. Where they,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
You're talking
Like,
about Dostal?
yeah.
just all, yeah.
I also kind of think like you just added John Carlson. You're a young team. Like
They have
I-
a great roster.
I thought they tightened it up pretty good last night, albeit against the injury plagued Oilers. But
Oh, I'm not. With that.
I thought he was good last night. But yeah, not a great series. I agree with that. Keep moving. NHL news. Oh, here's your slate tonight, 7 That's 5 p.m. Mountain Time, Jack. That's going to be a banger. Don't miss that. The crowd's going to be insane. That'll head to intermission. The next one will start. Let's go Sabres. Come on now, Blade Gang. And the nightcap. These games have been wild. Don't turn it off if it looks not close.
Jack, just to
Mhm.
answer your question from the other day, I found out where the fellows, the Shoveler had family in town last night, which was nice for them to drop by.
Yeah, you love
And I found out that indeed the Blade Gang rolled down the freeway
Really?
to get to
Really?
That's awesome.
So do we know what neighborhood it was, or just they needed to get to the
They
freeway?
went on the 33. No, well, you wouldn't know
Wow.
the neighborhoods anyway.
No, I wouldn't. That's fair. Don't sleep on the night one. I mean, unless you're really banged up, Jack.
Unless
and
you're
you put
hammered
yourself to
because of the
bed.
Sabres win and
Yeah.
it's May and
great
the Oilers
night.
are out and you've sat on a patio and you just can't stay up.
Yeah.
Then it's okay.
That's fine. No problem with that. Okay, I think that's into. Now we're just into dumb stuff.
We're into some news.
One more bit of news. Thank you. John Cooper, Victor Hedman, an option really soon. Sounds like he could go for a game 7 potentially, but not tonight. Tonight's a game 6. If they lose, they're out.
My
Stakes are
worry-
high.
My worry with it is I don't know why. It's none of my business. I've always said if a guy's out because of personal reasons, I shouldn't have any opinion on it. Great. He plays in game 7. He hasn't played forever.
Yeah.
I think he's a
And again,
He's
I'm
an
not trying to
addition.
pry, but it sounds like there's a physical injury and personal stuff.
whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in general, awesome. Victor Hedman's a stud defenseman. How good is he going to be after not playing for?
Yeah,
how
I
long?
would
2
not
months?
expect to see Prime Hedman his first game
Right?
back in many
Yeah.
months. That's
See
a fair point.
See a positive addition? Yes. but
Thanks, Gabby. Weather looks nice down there, Gabby. Gabby's a beat reporter in Tampa. It's a
Good
good gig,
stuff.
eh?
And again, when you're watching tonight's game, if you're watching feel just on your phone.
Mhm.
I don't know where you find it.
Yeah.
Tampa's radio coverage.
It is pretty good.
Hey, no.
The NHL app has all that,
There
and
you
even
go.
in a
There you
lot
go.
of your auto
Just check it out.
like
Check it
your
out.
smart
Let me
car
know what
settings.
you think on
You
Monday.
can get the NHL stream in the audio.
Check it out. Let me know what you think on Monday.
Michigan and Esposito. Good stuff. Appreciate it. Dean's not here, but we got some dogs. Are we into the dogs? Or we got something before the dogs?
You're all over the place.
I know.
so
I
don't
just
even
keep
know.
dropping stuff. Like move next. I'm just going to say next. Next.
You put up whatever it is. He
Next.
can comment.
Here's next. Okay. Yeah, this is dog. Okay,
All right.
thank you. We saw the bat dog for one of the minor league teams. They're catching on like crazy.
Batman.
This is Lily. This is a bat dog for a minor league baseball team. Now, bat dog sounds like a great idea, but there is one wrinkle. What happens if, well, let's have a look.
This is my dog last
Looks like a yellow lab. Like that. Good looking dog. Good pooch. A little run around and then Oh, Lily's throwing another tail.
Unbelievable.
Right at second base.
Oh my gosh. The crowd's going wild. So
now
is
you
this
got a little extra
dog.
jump. Take that, ground screw. Who has to pick that up after the? Oh.
It's all cute until that happens.
More dog action. This is in the majors. I think the Mets had a bring your dog to the park, a bark at the park day.
And he launches one to deep right field, and back goes Thomas for a look, but that is way out of here, up in the second deck. Nimmo and Lindor hit back-to-back home runs to start the first inning, and it's 2-0 New York.
Where'd the ball go, Rhett?
Well, we got the ball. Yeah, we got a lucky mark in the park still.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Dad let me eat a hot dog. We're watching baseball. We're just hanging out. It's like rubbing my ears for hours here. We're outside. Oh, look at this thing. I got a ball. You got a ball? Yeah. Hey, home run. Hit right to us. What a day.
Boom would be so happy.
That's for Boom. I think he's having a great day.
Well,
He seemed happy. I mean,
Yeah, he did.
Not sure if he's had a Denver in Denver, but
checked in earlier.
Really?
I know Flames Nation, like they were putting some memes together. Like the Flames fans are having a good
How
May
come we didn't
1.
go right to Pike for?
Like this is. There's. Oh, another dog, eh? Yes. Oh, May 1st. Whipping the gravel off. Let shine. Right, you've earned your patio plants today, though.
Well, got the gym this morning.
There's a few of them. Right. Yeah, there's lots to like here. What a life we live, eh?
Oh, Calgary's a happy city. It's always positive here.
Life like this sure is sweet, huh?
It definitely is.
So about what a day. Oh, I'm crying, Red. Oh.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, jeez. That's your Pinder Report this May 1st. Rabbit Rapids. Brought to you by Village Honda. You want to save on some tires? Now's a great time to do it. It's the spring tire sale. Save up to $140 on a set. VillageHonda.com for more information. Go up. Say hello to Anthony and the great people in the Northwest Auto Mall. Shake hands. It's your dealership for life, Village Honda.
What?
What a show. What a day. I don't want it to stop.
Jack, what do I do tonight?
Wings and Sabres, but what
I
else?
know, but I can't. I gotta find
I don't
out
know,
if they
Retro.
got
That's
that
for
at the-
you.
I gotta find out if
You
they have
gotta-
that at the rink. I
Mm.
can't drive 2 hours and miss the game.
No,
2
you
hours is a
can't do
lot.
that.
What's he's at tryouts? He's gonna be there tomorrow. No,
Oh, this don't get me going about
is this Georgie Sweetland, that drunk's kid, or someone?
No,
else?
but this guy can pound him back.
Okay. All right.
He likes to toss a few.
Johnson, well, tell him to come to Calgary. You don't need to go to Black.
Kids playing.
And
That's a good point.
he's flying in and out of
Grow
Calgary.
up, Grant. You handle yourself.
Grant, be better.
Shovelers drop the ball.
Shoveler will be ready tonight. I get that
Shovelers.
sense. She'll have a plan. She's not be waffling like you here. Should I
He's
go to
got a
Black
plan
Falls?
tomorrow.
She got in-laws too.
Half my life.
You know what? More think about it. Go to Black Falls.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah. I love how you said it was really nice for them to drop by. Like my house in-laws. No, it wasn't nice for me, but they sure enjoyed swinging by.
It was great.
For
Lovely to
them.
see
Yeah, they
everybody.
loved it.
Mhm.
They really enjoy swinging by. They think it's nice to get the family together. I get my Aussie in-laws this summer.
Oh,
coming.
no.
Yeah, it's still. I'm laughing now. I won't be then. Any more supers? Or do we get right to our bets? What do you want to do here, Jackie?
Let's see. I think we got another one coming. Yes, we did.
Yeah, supers for you centers of Calgary.
55.
Sokius, 19,555. Eat a bag of units. Oilers went to Bonton yesterday and bought 4 tendies, 2 T-bone, 4 French chops, and a pie. Got the
Yeah.
free temple. Will be a great weekend.
Hell
Bang.
yeah.
I can stamp that one for you. You're right.
Boy, I was wishing to hanging out with you.
Whew. Sokius, 19. Eat a bag of units. That's the terminal.
We're but everything.
Units. Okay. Hey, Jack, what are you doing this weekend?
I don't know. I don't know.
Come on, get on the Sabre train.
Get on it.
If
I am
stay
on the
home, will
Sabre
I
train.
and take you out, can I get you drunk and
Mhm.
watch you act like a
Yeah, I guess. You want my dumb buddies there?
no? Yeah, actually, the shoveler would enjoy watching them.
They're not boring.
No, they're not.
They were great in Nashville.
Yeah.
Like
They like Buffalo.
You got to get on a Buffalo train. I might allow you on there if you do the right things.
Jack, if I were you, I would be doing everything saying right now with the slim chance that he might indeed drag your ass to Buffalo with him to watch the Sabres compete for the Stanley Cup.
Now,
Oh, I hear something. Oh, no. No, it can't be. Is this what I think it is?
enough said.
I love me. Rabbit.
I think it's apropos. I'm in the Mile High City because I'm feeling pretty high today. What a day. How are we doing, gentlemen?
So good. We love May, Dean. The sun's
So
shining.
good.
It's the best day ever.
I don't know why. Like, I mean, Friday, I guess, flat fuck Friday, whatever.
No,
but,
not flat at all. We've got some spunk today.
God almighty. Yeah. I miss you guys.
The city's a buzz, Dean. The city is absolutely a
I
buzz. I
bet
don't
it-
know what's
as it
gotten
should
into
be.
everybody.
It's the
Yeah,
unofficial
weird.
first day of spring. I could proclaim it today. Just
Oh,
awesome.
gosh.
Vibes are great.
Yeah.
Oxygen tasting sweeter. Sun
Yeah.
shining.
Even here in Denver, they're talking about it. It's that's
Really?
the avalanche. Yeah, it's
Wow.
weird.
Huh.
Yeah. They
Well,
they
wish
like the
Nazem luck for
avalanche.
us. Yeah.
Yeah, they like that the Avalanche are off to round 2, but they're loving what happened last night in Anaheim. I mean, loving it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
big fans of the work. Yeah.
man. I mean, nothing's gonna ruin this day. I mean, this might be a good little roll here for a while. Like, we're gonna enjoy the playoffs now. You know
I
what I
love
mean?
the playoffs.
Oh, nothing to be intimidated about
There's
at all.
There's
Just
nothing to avoid or dread. It's just
Some people would
I hope
say
they all
like,
win. I hope
round
everybody
one-
wins.
stay healthy, go win.
Yeah, good luck to all involved.
I hope the best team wins.
Yeah, I just hope
That's
there's
great.
good. I'm just hoping for good hockey and everyone has fun.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they can all get rings, whatever happens.
Play some
It's
game
all good
sevens,
now.
maybe. Sure.
Yeah, but I just wanted to jump in. I got to go grab my bag. We just got off the plane, but I figured if I didn't come on and I'd regret it. You know, and life's too short to have regrets when you're feeling this good, boys. So
No regrets, Dean. No
you guys are
regrets.
looking great.
Oh, thank you.
Jack, oh, it's just, you know what? It's a beautiful day.
Love you,
It's a
Dean.
beautiful day.
Find a
Love you
Denver.
guys.
Get a Denver.
Get a Denver.
Love you guys.
Love you, Dean.
Love you, boys. See ya.
Love you, Dean. Bye. No, you hang up first. No, you hang up
Oh,
first.
Schmoopy.
Perfect timing. He's got away. Magical.
Oh,
stuff.
he's gonna have fun.
Set our bets for Bet365. Here's the deal with Bet365. Sometimes you know what's going to happen, but you got to wait till the end. No, not with Bet365. Get paid early. It is the 3-goal early payout with NHL hockey. You love to see it. Your team gets up early, kind of like the Ducks. They got up 3 at one point there.
Yes, they
You
did.
cash it out right there. Then you can use that money. Play the other side. Why wait? Get that money sooner. Here are the odds for tonight's games. So Habs very slight favorites at home. Sabres slight favorites on the road. And Mammoth very slight favorites at home as well. Close games. I put together a little parlay. Tampa money line. I think we get 7 as much as Montreal is going to be unreal.
Wow.
This whole series has been so good, so close. 1-goal games are overtime the entire series. I don't think it stops here. I'm going to call Tampa in overtime, and I think Buffalo gets it done tonight. Parlay those two plus 242. So that's Tampa money line, Buffalo money line plus 242.
I'm gonna go Montreal, Buffalo, Utah.
I'm staying away from that night game. It's been so crazy. Just when you think we know
It
what's going
has
to
been
happen, it's
crazy.
like a swings the other
I'd
way.
follow you with Montreal and Buffalo, Jack.
Okay. We're all on Buffalo, that's for sure. Minus 120.
Ruh-roh.
If you're feeling confident, You can play the puck line at -1.5 for +220. Hockey fans, tired of waiting for the end of the game to get paid? Ready to move on to the next puck drop? That's why Bet365, an official partner of the NHL, has the 3-goal early payout. If the team you're riding goes up 3 at any point in the game, they'll pay your bet out early. Hockey moves fast. And now with the 3-goal early payout, there's one less thing you have to wait around for. Bet365, download the app and see what early payout is all about. Must be 19 or older. Please play responsibly.
Raptors. They're at home, aren't they?
Yes, they're home for game 6.
Is that tonight?
And they're down 3-2
3-2.
They were up big
to
time.
the Clevelands.
I tuned into a basketball game yesterday, and the Atlanta Hawks were trailing by like 50
Oh,
at
yeah.
half. I was like, what
The most ever in a
is
playoff
this
game.
How do you
going
watch
on?
that?
You're in an
Not you, but just like
you're in an
as a fan, you're like,
elimination
well,
game.
I got to stay and see how this goes. No.
Elimination game at home, and you're down 50.
Oh,
Just 50.
Just
Just
That's you.
50.
that's gross.
what a league. We have one more super chat.
Supers. Point. Justin checking in. Coilers suck forever. May 1st, best ever. We're ready to turn the page on April. I've been saying it for years. April's a horrible month in this
Terrible
city.
month.
May, unbelievable.
Love
Love
May.
May. May the 1st.
May the
Good.
1st.
May the 4th.
We got Cinco de Mayo,
Cinco
Taco
de
Tuesday
Mayo.
coming up.
Got a long weekend.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's right.
It's going to be so
You could golf and ski
Look at that.
same month.
When is May long?
19th.
Okay, so
A couple weeks, Jack.
weeks.
Yeah, I think officially the Monday, the 18th is the May long. Monday the 19th? Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. Can't wait. Jack, how was the show today?
Good stuff.
Great show.
Very, very good.
Don't even need Jack's opinion. I just
Nope.
know it was. 'cause
And you know
it's May
what?
1st.
Thank you, listeners and viewers in the YouTubes. That's a lot of money raised for the Youth Centers of
Yeah,
Calgary.
man.
A lot of people motivated by this 1st
Yes.
of May to get
25 super chats.
Wow. Well done, everybody.
we had some
See?
big ones
We
in there
pulled
too.
together.
Yes.
There was a 30
The whole province pulled together to make it happen.
And quickly before we go, May 1st, my mother's birthday today. So
Oh,
happy birthday.
I love May 1st.
Yes.
Even better.
Even better.
Oh,
Even
Jack's
better.
mom. I love it.
What
She'll
if
be
we
watching.
Nova and Cinder?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Jack, don't be
Mother's
sleeping
Day.
on that.
Just
Diamonds for
two for
mom.
one.
Diamonds for mom. Have an amazing weekend. I don't
feels-
know that it could get better than today,
It
but
feels
like,
like you should go find yourself a patio.
Yes.
if you
put a
can do
bomb
it,
top- Get
have
out
it.
there, enjoy the day,
May. Love it.
and be welcoming to all. Right? Because there's going to be some people that maybe aren't as grateful for May 1st.
Might be down in the dumper.
Might be that. Let's lift them up. Give them a pat on the back.
Mhm.
Right? Be supportive. We're all in this together.
Spreading happiness.
Alberta's team.
See you, buddies.